Welcome back to Three Bitches Reviewing Doctor Who. We're your hosts. I'm Kelcie, and I've seen Doctor Who a lot of times.
I'm Bree, and I have never seen it.
I'm Brady. I've seen it twice-ish.
Did you see I changed it up, guys?
Yeah, good job.
No, because when I watch like people that I watch a bunch of times, they always have the same intro. I like kind of word along with it.
They're probably like,
no, they were like, say it the right way.
so I'm kind of close, kind of.
Yeah, no, you were.
I was kind of close.
You were.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey everyone, Brady here. Just a quick heads up, we had a bit of audio trouble in this episode, so you might notice a few hiccups along the way. We did our best to clean it up, and thankfully new microphones are on the way. Thanks for bearing with us. Hope you still enjoy the episode.
So today we're talking about the best finale of Doctor Who of all time, in Kelsey's opinion. And if you don't agree, you're wrong.
The best so far, I think. I'm trying to remember the other ones.
So obviously they weren't memorable enough for you to think that they were the best.
Period. So this one is the best so far.
Brady, from your recollection, is this your favorite?
My recollection's super poor. So, yeah.
And you know what? I'll take it. Okay, so, yes, we watched episodes 12 and 13, the series finale. Let's get into it. Episode 12, The Stolen Earth. It was directed by Graham Harper, written by Russell T Davies, premiered June 28th, 2008. The Doctor contacts the Shadow Proclamation to find Earth after it's teleported away. They determine 27 missing planets automatically reorganize into a specific pattern when placed near each other. The Doctor traces the planets to the Medusa Cascade, an inter-universal rift. A Dalek force, led by their creator Davros, quickly subjugate Earth. Davros, alive after the Time War, was saved by Dalek Khan, who became precognitive. I don't know why they say it like that. At the cost of his sanity. The Doctor's former companions, Captain Jack Harkness, Martha Jones, Sarah Jane Smith, and Rose Tyler, hide in various places. They all are contacted by former Prime Minister Harriet Jones through a secret subwave network. They attempt to reach the Doctor by amplifying the subwave signal. The Doctor receives the transmission and traces the signal. The Doctor, and consequently the Daleks, are able to locate Earth in a pocket universe, and Harriet is killed. The Doctor lands on the same street as Rose, but is shot by a Dalek. Carried into the TARDIS, the Doctor begins to regenerate.
I liked it, I think. Here's my thoughts. Right off the jump, it's like end of days. Everything is going on and happening. It's intense, and we don't know what the fuck's going on. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But then, you know what? First, I love seeing like the team.
Yeah.
Around. I'm like, okay. I think it would have hit a little harder if I'd like seen the other ones. But also like
Torchwood and Sarah Jane Adventures.
No, I actually want to watch those.
Really?
Love them. I don't know. Something about it is like,
I'm gonna tell you right now. Apparently y'all don't like Torchwood.
Oh.
I gotta say that one was harder to get through than Sarah Jane.
Yeah.
Torchwood gets dark.
Ooh. And
you kind of hate everybody at one point.
Ooh.
So like, yeah. But I think it's worth watching once. And then Sarah Jane is very light. It's very cute.
Yeah.
It follows the kids more.
Yeah.
Very,
To know what, it didn't even faze me that she had a kid.
Yeah. So it's adopted. Adopted kid.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
So I was like, everyone? You have a kid? Who's that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I always thought like Sheba had a kid. But maybe just because we've heard references of it. I don't know. Anyways, where's she adopted from? Who's that?
Alien?
The kid's alien?
From my memory, yes. He just kind of shows up one day. Am I right? I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Let me know. Anyways, no, I love that. Something about it was just like, it's all coming to an end and da. And I'm like, okay, but...
Yeah.
But, like, I'm, like, missing the, like, shit, like, nah, we're done. We're done. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the Daleks at full force. And everyone's like, oh my god, there's nothing we can do. That's why everyone's crying.
That's it. Because the Daleks came in, I think y'all heard, and y'all know exactly how I feel about fucking Daleks. Don't care. They're not scary. I literally, when they're like, exterminate, and everyone's like...
I know, it was a little bit like, out of nowhere that they're crying.
I was just like, bro, how many times have we seen the Daleks and we beat them so quickly, so easily?
Yeah.
Like, they're not that...
Literally never lost.
Yeah.
I don't... But I get it, because like I've never seen them at their full force, I guess. Maybe they were more formidable back in the day. But I'm seeing them now, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, they're, you know, exterminate, boom, you know, you're done, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. But like, if this is our main... It's not connecting for me.
I think it also has to do with, like, the Earth literally is not in the solar system anymore.
Yeah.
So that is kind of crazy. The Doctor wasn't there, and they didn't know if the Doctor could get to them. So, like, the Doctor is always the one that is able to save them from the Dalek. So no Doctor, out of space and time that they know. They're all spread out, and, like, there's millions of Daleks already going to the military bases and killing off any sort of power there.
For sure.
So...
You know what? What's disconnecting? I don't see the Daleks as being, like, that smart to do all this. And so when it happens, I'm like, you're just a little killing robot. But you're supposed to be, like, this super intelligent to be able to put them and phase them out. And then, like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like I know we kind of saw them in the basement. But, like, I feel like we needed a more intelligent... like, antagonist, like the main one who's like, I'm controlling it, Alex, to be like the master. If it was like the master doing this and they were working, you know, I feel like it would be like, wow. But
yeah, so I think that was supposed to be Davros and Dalek Khan.
Yeah,
because Davros is a classic Who villain. Yeah, and so he's the one who created the Daleks.
He looks like that Star Wars guy.
You're always saying
Emperor Palpatine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Palpatine. I was like, Pal.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Literally.
Very true. Yep.
Literally him. Hold on, ready?
Yeah, I see it.
Bruh, I promise you. And then how he talks and how he moves and everything, that's him. Anyways, yeah. It's like I could feel it because I was like, oh, okay. The way he was talking, which, you know, Sarah was like, oh my god. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's like an old Who thing. That's cool. I definitely felt like, I could tell he was like a serious enemy for sure. But he wasn't given intelligence enough. Like, yes, you're evil, but like, I don't know.
I know that we're not at the second part yet, but like, did watching the second part help at all with that? Giving them intelligence to you? Because like, they were able to capture the Doctor and the TARDIS, and like, they got pretty damn far. They were able to teleport Martha in and Jack and them so that they couldn't do any...
That felt so easy. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
No? Okay.
It's just the Daleks and me. We just don't.
Yeah, you don't mix.
We don't mix. So I think that's what's like, I love we at the end of the fucking universe. Like, shit is going down. So I love that. But like, the reason behind it and the enemy, I was like, that's not connecting.
That's sad.
I know.
I really liked it. And so did the majority of people when this episode came out.
Yeah.
It was an unprecedented figure of, and one of the highest ratings ever given to a television program when this aired. So.
Yeah, I think I would have liked it more if we hadn't seen the Daleks like 30 times before this.
That never bothered me. And every time that I watch this,
it's kind of always bothered me that we see the Daleks so often. It's like, oh, darn, one escaped. And then they come back.
Yeah, but I think what was cool about this one was, yes, Dalek Khan had escaped, but the way that he escaped and like went into the time war, which was time locked, and he went in unprotected, which scrambled his brain so much. Like he pretty much took in like the time vortex like Rose did, and that's like what would have happened to Rose if she kept it.
Because to me, when they were explaining all of that, I thought you were talking about like he was escaping the time. I was really confused on that. When we saw him like, boop.
Yes.
So he went back to the time war and went in there to save that guy?
Yeah. So the time war is like the big war that, you know, between Daleks and the Time Lords. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you could ask the question, well, why doesn't the Doctor just go back to that time and like, you know, help save them? And because it's time locked, so he can't. Mm-hmm. So he, though, got in, and which scrambled his brains.
Right.
And he went to save Davros from that time war.
Okay.
Took him out.
Yeah. And
then Davros created all the new Daleks.
Yeah.
From himself. Really gross, nasty. Yeah. But the Dalek Khan scrambled his brains.
So that's how he looked.
Yeah.
Again, if you're gonna tell me something's like, what is it, finite? Like it's never. You can't. We're locked. You can't. Well, we saw it with Rose. We see this here. Like, I'm kind of like,
well, not saying you can't.
It's time locked.
Yes, but there's a whole other thing about that.
No, I'm just more like,
I get it.
Stop saying that it's impossible, basically. When we see it over and over again that it's possible.
Yeah, you're gonna hate future episodes so much. You're gonna hate Miss Whittaker.
Really?
You're gonna hate her. Everything you know about Doctor Who was like rewritten, and I didn't like that either.
They're really good at contradicting themselves.
They really are.
And that pisses me off. So stop saying that.
Like, and also in this episode, they go to the Shadow Proclamation, and then they're just speaking another language. Like, that's...
Yeah, the Jadoon.
We know that's not a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Literally, at that point, too, I was like, what do you mean? Because the TARDIS is supposed to be, like, and they can hear, and they can... But I love seeing, like, look, the Doctor, he can, like, speak other... Like, love that.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to understand what they're saying. Yeah.
But, like, I know. Don't be picky. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, bro, don't be stupid.
Yeah. Well, Russell T Davies said that he had a hard time writing these. And he had to rewrite it multiple times because of budget constraints.
Yeah.
And also, he was worried that he wouldn't get certain characters back, certain actors. So one of the main ones that he wrote it for her was Harriet Jones to come back, but she was booked and busy, so he was worried he wouldn't get her. So he had a backup plan of either bringing back Elton from Love and Monsters.
My guy.
Yeah.
I'll hate him. I love him.
I know. So possibly bringing him back, and there were a couple other options.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Copper, and he was the one from the Titanic who was the tour guide.
Oh.
And he went down to Earth and had a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah. Love him.
Which they did reference him in this episode, the Mr. Copper Foundation.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're so low-key with those.
But it's fun.
No,
like,
it's
when,
fun,
you know.
It's like, bro, they didn't, like...
Yeah.
I'm really going to be paying attention.
And that's for the people who have seen it a million bajillion times.
Yes, so.
For us to be like, Easter egg.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I remember that name now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
So obscure. Love that. Okay.
Right? So, yeah. And then budget constraints was another really big deal because the Shadow Proclamation, that whole thing was supposed to be way bigger than what we actually saw.
Cool. Because I was like, that's so... going to the police of the universe or something. And it's just like... I don't know. That would, like, do we really even need that? Really?
Here's his original sketch of what he wanted the Shadow Proclamation to look like. It was supposed to have every single alien that they had ever come across.
Yeah.
They were supposed to see the Jadoon, the creatine, the Slitheen.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was supposed to be there. And there was also supposed to be a little mini Slitheen that was supposed to be Margaret as a teenager, now kind of adopted into a new family. Yeah, so that was supposed to be in there. And budget said no.
I mean, I feel like we didn't really need to see all of that, but it could have been like another, I don't know, like developed that more. We didn't need to like, everybody look, they're all here, but just like a Slitheen person, like, you know, hey, we've been checking out this quadrant for the, you know, just like more reach.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it, but it's like, we don't even need it.
Yeah. So, that was like the main thing was the Shadow Proclamation was supposed to be a way bigger scene. Mm-hmm. And they just were like, yeah, it's the least important part. We'll cut it down. And then it became what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lobby of some building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Didn't feel that like.
Yeah. At first I was like, oh shit, we're going to go see it.
Yeah.
And then it's just a person. He's got red eyes.
Pretty low key.
Yeah. Especially because we've been hearing about the Shadow Proclamation since season 1.
Yeah.
Like, you have Rose, Tyler, talking to those, you know, people being like, the Shadow Proclamation of...
Yeah. So I'm like...
Yeah. We'll later see the Shadow Proclamation again in a different form, and it's better.
Okay.
From my memory.
But I will say, love Donna, how she's like, what about whatever?
Yeah, the last moon of Pushin, like, yeah, Propelia.
My girl.
Mm-hmm. And they're just like, again,
no,
like, excuse me.
Actually, you know?
Mm-hmm. Starting to, like, again.
She just, like, and she's like, isn't that, like, what about that? And everyone's like, no. Then Doctor's like, wait, actually, what did you say? You know? And she's just like, yes, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I love how she thinks.
Showing her worth. Proving her worth.
Did anybody else feel like, beginning of the season, I feel like we kind of got a little bit of, you know, I'm just a secretary.
Yeah.
You know, just like, whatever. But then it's like, other season, we didn't really notice that. Like, she didn't really say that too much. But then it's like, these last episodes was like, I really have no worth. I'm just a secretary. I have no worth. Like, we were hearing that a lot. So it was just like, oh, so we're bringing that back so she can have her little arc. To be like, yeah, now I'm worth. Now I have worth.
I didn't get that vibe. Because I feel like we heard, you know, she, when she went to the back to Earth for the Sontaran, she was like, yeah, I was a temp and blah, 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 blah. So you got to look at the sick records.
Yeah.
And she went
but
and
did
that.
But it was a point of strength.
Yeah.
Not her beating herself up for being a temp.
Right.
It showed itself as a strength, but that doesn't stop her internal view of it, I think.
But it's why is it showing now?
Yeah.
Well, but then, you know, we saw it again, and yes, I know it was like a strong point for her, but we saw it in the next episode after Sontaran where they were the doctor's daughter, and she noticed the dates and stuff. But
we're referencing all of that.
Right.
It's not like, I have no worth, I'm just a temp, or I was just... But it's always been, every time we heard it, was just like, I'm a temp, I can tell you, like...
And it's constantly proving its worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then now all of a sudden it's like...
I agree, it just felt weird. It's just like...
Oh, we're bringing it up now.
Haven't you proved over this entire time how worthy you are? And now you're just like,
and the way you're using those things as like a strength, and now it's just like, I have no worth.
But she doesn't...
This episode's going to show that I have worth.
I don't think that she was saying she had no worth. To me, it was saying, like, why is this all converging on me to be special? I think that's the main word, is special, not worth.
But still, besides that, it's still saying the same thing.
I don't think so. I think worth is different than feeling special. I think she knows her strengths, and she knows that, like, yes, like, I'm, good at these things because this is what I've done all my life. But again, this is all I've done all my life, is be a temp and be the secretary. I haven't been the boss. I haven't been, the person.
Now that everybody's saying everything's converging on her, she's starting to feel pressure and that kind of stuff. And maybe it's like, why me?
Yeah, because it's
I see what you mean.
Like, yeah. I'm not the most important person in the room ever. I'm always the temp. I'm always the secretary, which doesn't mean that she doesn't have worth and she's not smart, but she's never been the most important person in the room. And that's where the key is, because in the second episode, that's when the doctor kind of gives us that internal explanation of that, because he's like, no, like, I see, like, why you think you're not important, because, like, you're always trying to be loud and this, like, you just, like, don't, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we find out that all these planets that have been disappearing, and now a bunch of parent planets have disappeared at the same time, and that they all can, like, put into a different...
Now explain this to me.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, yes, it's a big thing. Big things are happening. But I feel like it's too little to what we're kind of shadowing this whole time. Because, like
the bees disappearing and stuff?
The bees are disappearing. The darkness is coming. The stars are going out. We see, and they're all winking out of space and time. Da da da. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then now we come here and it's like, we just brought them all here for a little engine. But, like, I don't know. Like, maybe explain what was really, like, what was their whole plan? Because to me it was like, the whole universe is being just wiped from existence. And then we see the reason. And it was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, so Rose's parallel universe is ahead of our universe.
Okay.
So she knows what's going to happen to our universe, because
this whole engine that, like, worked is doing the thing. And so that's why she was like, oh shit.
It has already happened in her world.
Then how is she alive? Like, how is her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so her team was creating a traveling dimension cannon, she was explaining to the doctor, to get back to him, to help stop it from happening. So she wasn't in her universe while all this stuff, they started going out, but she was able to escape before the planet that she's on disappeared.
Then how is she able to keep jumping?
Because she's jumping parallel universes. So she's not going back to hers, like, back and forth. Right. She's jumping from one to another.
Okay.
And then...
Is the Earth being teleported in every parallel universe?
So it wouldn't have all happened at the same time, because parallel universes aren't all on the exact same time.
Right.
String.
But in hers, she's ahead, and she said the stars were going out.
Yes.
So that means the Earth never got teleported before this wave got sent out. So in her parallel universe, the Earth never got teleported.
Possibly. I mean, again, we don't get every single detail about what happened in her parallel universe. So possibly, sure.
It seems like she was just as surprised that the Earth got teleported.
Yeah, because I think that, from my understanding, maybe I worded it wrong before. So her universe isn't the one being used as the generator. It's just this universe.
Oh, right. Because then it goes out into all the other...
Yeah, it goes out and then it starts...
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So she would be surprised that the Earth got... Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Because this is the only universe
that just clicked.
That's happening.
Mm-hmm. And then the Davros explains that, it will go into every parallel universe in every dimension.
Okay.
And that's the strength of this reality bomb. It literally will kill the reality of the universe.
Right.
Okay.
Kind of like how the Doctor is only in this universe. He's not in any of the parallel universes.
Yeah. Because not every parallel universe is exactly right. It has the same stuff. Yeah. Because it's not exactly like parallel, right?
Yeah. Okay, question then. Reality bomb, we're gonna destroy everything. Why are they doing that? Because then they're gonna kill themselves. Like, everything's gone.
Except for them. So the way that they programmed it, because Davros said that we'll be the only living beings in the whole of reality. because the Daleks' whole thing is that they think they're supreme, they're pure, they're the best. And I know, I said the same thing to Brady. I was like, they're going to be so bored.
But, like, what are they going to do?
Exactly.
Everything is gone. Like,
exactly.
Race their saucers, I guess.
Yeah. They're just going to be living life.
Yeah, I was going to say, if everything is gone.
I know.
Where are they going to be? What are they going to do? What?
Yeah. I said the same exact thing to Brady. I was like, they're going to be so bored. Like, they're going to be like, what now? We can't conquer anybody because there's no one to conquer.
Yeah, they're war. So what?
Yeah, they're just going to be lounging, their little things open. Yeah, have a little drink with a little, swirly straw and a little fruit. Yeah.
It would just make more sense if it was like we're enslaving everybody.
Yeah, that's just not how the Daleks work.
That's fucking stupid. Once again, I hate antagonists that is smart.
Ooh, the Master is pretty smart. When you get to other stuff.
I'm done with Daleks. Do we see Daleks again?
You will, but they're not going to be the main enemy next season.
Ever. I don't want this to happen again.
I'm trying to, like, you have them pop up, but they're never like this again. I'm trying to like go through each season.
They weren't in the last season.
Right, they weren't in the last season. They were there in a couple episodes. Again, we saw them in the Manhattan episode.
I meant
stuff, but
the newest season.
Oh, with
they
Shooty.
Just straight up don't show up.
Yeah. And in the previous season, right?
I don't know.
So they're never the main enemy. Again, so now we know.
For like a whole season arc, correct.
Not for a finale.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to like think.
But those were the main enemy in some episodes.
A couple episodes here and there, but nothing crazy.
Damn, they survived 2 genocides?
Well, no, here's the thing. There's a reason why they come back. There's like one
temporal
episode.
Shift.
No.
Literally every single time.
No. Okay, someone builds Daleks. That's later.
I'm so fucking sick of them.
No, you'll have them every once in a while, but it will not be main. Okay. So, let's see. Everyone is here. Rose Tyler, boom, she's on Earth with a little big gun.
I was like, bro, literally was like Mickey when he came back from his universe. He was like,
it was kind of like badass.
Yeah.
Like I love, like there's explosions behind her, and she's like
walking. Oi, get out of here!
Yeah,
bro.
Do you like my gun?
I just love they always go
for the people though. She's like, don't be stealing on my watch.
Anyways.
Love her.
Love her.
And then I love that she runs into Wilf and Sylvia.
Yeah.
The mom.
Yeah.
And oh, okay. So really fun fact here.
Okay.
The actor who plays Wilf, I guess that he called Russell T Davies and he was like, hey, in the script, can I use a paintball gun at the Daleks? Because I guess this was a reference to some like Doctor Who like mini things that he was in previously. Okay. And Russell T Davies was like, I can make that happen. And then they were like, but we have to like make it so that it doesn't actually impair them, you know, like.
No, because when he was talking about that, I was like, nah, you're smart.
Right?
And he said, boop. I said, and then dissolve.
Yeah.
His logic was sound.
No, it was. His
logic was very sound.
Yes. But I love that the actor was like, yeah. And then in that scene when Rose comes and like saves them with her gun, the actor who plays Wilf, he ad-libbed that line. He improv'd that about like, can I have that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I like that. I love Wilf. I love the actor. It's so cute.
Yeah.
And then again, like when they're like on the laptop and then she's like, do you have a web camera? And then he's like, she says she's naughty. I love that.
That was cute.
I love him. But yeah, now we're getting everybody. We have the Torchwood team. So you saw Gwen. Who was that girl, Gwyneth? Back in the day?
When they had referenced her, when they talked to her, like...
You didn't recognize her?
No, I recognized, but I don't remember why I knew you. And they were like, and they referenced like what the thing was, and I was like, what is that? I know it. I freaking remember. That's what it means. Okay.
Yep. The rift with the
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
back in the day, right?
Yeah,
so
cute.
cute.
Love that.
So she was there, and then you have Yanto Jones, who is also in Torchwood, and obviously Captain Jack Harkness.
Didn't like none of that except Jack. I was like, ew, I'm not watching that. I have no idea about them, but I'm just like, no.
Again, I think it's worth at least once watching it. Especially to like kind of come back to this episode and like understand everybody. Yeah. I mean, Torchwood just got really dark. Like, I think it's the last season.
Mm-hmm.
Jack?
They reference like 2 different people dying.
Oh, yeah. Tosh and, I forget the other guy's name. But yeah, that guy's face annoys me.
Ooh.
He's actually a very popular actor, but his face annoys me. Owen. That's the character's name. Owen.
Oh.
Yeah, his face annoys me. Matt Smith annoys you.
Yeah.
He annoys me.
Mm.
Like, he has such a punchable, hateable face.
Oh, she does.
He often plays villains.
Because he has that sort of, like, evil vibe to him.
Mm-hmm.
Love the actor. He's great. He does a great job, but it just
he's a great
pisses me off.
No,
like, I'm like, come here and let me punch your face. And I hate him in Torchwood. I hate him. But Tosh, she was the one who is also in season 1 of Doctor Who.
Holy shit.
Huh.
Jack now. I mean, I know it's blurry, but like...
Look, he's grown.
Because I've seen him like older in... What's the other show?
I don't know.
Arrow? I liked him in Arrow.
I didn't
like
know that.
Yeah, he played the dad to one of the kids.
Oh.
He was like somewhat evil.
Oh.
Look at how white with the light hair. Little gray streak. But I heard he's like a weirdo in real life. So like,
Yeah, there was some issues on the Doctor Who set, I guess, where he showed
I
his
feel like there was another thing.
ding-a-ling.
Any more recent? Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
I was glad they weren't like going to be in the show for real. The Torchwood people. They're like, we're stuck in a time thingy. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, and then I mean, same with like Sarah Jane and her son was like stayed at home with.
I feel like that sounds. My 14-year-old child, you're not coming with me. Cool.
Look, he's the main character in the Sarah Jane Adventures.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would not be like,
come on,
my 14-year-old son, let's go. Like, stay here with Mr. Jones. Love that little vibe. Yeah, Miss Sarah, gotta go.
Yeah.
Love that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I just love that it's like a crossover though.
Yeah,
and everybody. That's so fun.
Yeah.
And you have Martha Jones, and she has the what is it called?
Yeah, that little thing.
What was it called for
her?
Indigo, Project Indigo.
Yeah, Project Indigo, which was referenced earlier as well. No, in this season. I think it was referenced in the Sontarn episode when we were at Unit. They were talking about the Indigo Project, and it's not ready yet. Not done yet.
It's like I probably heard, but...
Again, yeah, it's very subtle. But again, that's why I think Doctor Who is so rewatchable because of those little things.
Like, damn, give me let me a little bit kind of, wait, you know?
But they
just like the background.
Just the art of subtle.
Like Indigo, the project. And it's like, oh yeah, bro, what?
Yeah.
Random person over here said that? Like, so subtle.
And I love that.
It's great on a rewatch, but yeah, when you're watching, it's just like for the last season...
With Mr. Saxon.
That was my biggest complaint. Is that like they
made it.
I'm not going to remember this one line somebody said.
Yeah.
5 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was busy dealing with the aliens.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
I think they did it well in this season for this because like those references weren't key to the finale. Like it was just like a fun thing, I think. Like it's not like we needed to know that they were starting Project Indigo. You know what I mean?
But at least the main, like, the stars going out.
Yeah.
Plans
that was memorable.
Thank you.
Yeah, they did a way better job.
To be like, what's going on with that for real? Then,
yeah.
Like, you know?
For sure did better this season.
I like that there's big things that a casual watcher could pick up on.
Yeah.
And also minute things that, like, if you're really paying attention, it rewards you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where were we? Oh, yeah. So Martha Jones, she has the Indigo Project thing and teleports to her mom, which was sweet. But again, I didn't feel like we just didn't get that relationship.
Like, oh, you know, it thought about me where I wanted to go. I want to go home. Oh, cute.
She came home. Like,
but yeah.
okay, no.
I know.
But then her going to the Osterhagen key.
Yeah.
Was that in this one?
Was that same place? Was that same place that they had, like, the master with the moon? Like, it's actually human race, but they went to the moon and made him, remember? And then Martha was there? That's what they found out.
I don't think so, because this was Germany that she went to, and she did travel the world, but everything in that episode happened in the UK. Like, everything like that we saw was UK.
So I was like, that looks familiar. I don't know if it was that, like, whole master thing they found out. Anyways, okay.
But yeah, so, yes. And then there's the invasion. People are being taken.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really know why yet.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor is just freaking out because he cannot get to Earth, right?
Yeah.
He's trying his darndest,
mm-hmm.
and he can't.
Some dead ends.
And he just, like, shuts down.
Yeah.
And Donna's like, come on, like, we gotta...
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Earth. Yeah.
And then I also love when at the beginning, I kind of missed this, where Donna's like, well, but if Rose is like she's here, like she's here, and he's like serious at first, and he goes, yeah.
I know, that was so cute. I was like, stop it. That was so cute.
Like, yeah, Rose is back.
Yeah, that was so cute. That was so cute. That was so cute. Yeah.
You like them?
I love.
What?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, it's just, and I know it's just me. It is just me. But, like, I did not see that for real when they were together. But, like, obviously now, looking at him, like, oh, okay, seeing how he is with everybody else and, like, other love interests, I'm like, oh, okay, he can, like, fall in love. Because I've seen it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen that. And then, like, how quickly he does. And then, like, his different interactions with people. Like, okay, I see what Rose and him have. We definitely would.
Like, it's different.
Yeah. Before I didn't know.
Yeah.
All I really saw was just
Sure.
him and Rose this whole time. So I'm like, what? I don't know him yet, you know?
Sure.
But no,
yeah.
I see it.
Do you ship Rose and the doctor?
I do.
I will say, though, I don't ship Rose and the doctor this season. You know what I mean? Like, from there, because they changed. So, like...
Because she's grown?
No, just, like, she's gone through things. We don't ever see her. Like, she, you know, obviously she's changed since that season. He's changed since that season.
Right.
I don't know if I ship them right now. Like, I need to see more, but, like...
Well, but we know in the finale, technically, the doctor that's with her, he even says, he's like, that's me when we first met. Because he just committed genocide.
Yeah.
Just like he had done.
Yeah.
So, like, you kind of get that, like, where...
Yeah. But also, like, she's changed. Then he's, like, back here. But she's, like, already been this... But, like, yes. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, so we get Harriet Jones.
Yeah.
And what I love about this is that we're getting her redemption.
Yeah.
Because she kind of did made wrong choices.
But she stands by them.
Yeah, you know.
Look at it now. I don't know.
But she's back.
Yeah.
Better than ever. Mm-hmm. She looked so good.
Former Prime Minister.
We know who you are. And yeah, so they made sure that her scene was just in one spot.
Yeah.
And it was a one-day shoot for her because the actress was booked and busy. But she was like, I will do anything for Davies. So yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So she did that for them. And I love that she was able to have her redemption.
Yeah.
And even though the doctor wasn't there to see it, she was like, it's for me.
Yeah.
You know, and like, yes, I want the doctor to know that, like, no, I'm a good person and like,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I thought that was nice.
No, I like that. Because she still, like, stood by who she was and what she did.
Yeah.
And even still, like, yeah, I know this is the right thing to do. You know? So it's like the continuation of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so she had the subwave network, so she was able to use that, and everyone was able to use that, and the Mr. Smith machine and everything to call the doctor.
Yeah.
And I love Rose and, like, Wilf and Sylvia again, like, come on.
Handy, cool.
Find me. No, because she's so dramatic, and I love that, though.
Literally, yeah.
She's kind of a pick-me.
Yeah.
In the best way.
Yeah.
Because that would be me, too. Find me. Brady. I'm in the other room calling it.
He's like,
what?
What?
You good?
What'd you say? Yeah.
She found me.
You can feel my love.
No, because whenever Brady calls me like my girlfriend or my girl, I'm like, or like he'll say, yeah, I'm your boyfriend. I'm like,
you're my what?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So also, they were originally gonna have Alonso. You remember Alonso?
Oh,
They were gonna have him.
really?
No, remember he lived at the end. He was he got shot, but he was
But
just
like,
fine.
he should have been dead, but like he's alive. So
Yeah. He was supposed to be at the Shadow Proclamation as well.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
But again, they had to rewrite.
Budgie.
But also, they're making a new spin-off show for Doctor Who with this like new shooty season vibe.
Oh, uh-huh.
I think it's called like Across the Sea or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it has Unit. So the people from Unit who you'll meet who are like reoccurring characters later seasons. It's based around them and them like defending the Earth while the Doctor's gone.
Cool.
But the actor who played Alonso is in it, but he's not playing Alonso.
Oh, but still.
But like, they gotta like figure out.
Alonso.
But I'm just like, if I was watching that and I didn't know, like I'd be like, oh, that's Alonso. And then it's like, they do it a little too much where they reuse actors.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you make them so like if you use little actors, like that were like Karen
like
Gillian,
Jones.
who was right.
I just saw you.
Yep. I'm like, we need a little
Just
more
like
variety.
Character.
Yeah, great actor, and I'm sure he's gonna do great. Yeah. But I'm just like, damn,
You're such a character.
You're such a like character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
yeah,
whatever. So coming to the end of this episode, the Doctor's able to make it.
Yeah.
By the phone call and everything, and like the TARDIS is shaking, and they're 1 second in the future.
Yeah.
In the Medusa Cascade.
Yeah.
Which again was also another thing that was mentioned when in the Master finale, where the Doctor was talking to the Master and being like, "Remember the Medusa Cascade? We went there, we saw."
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, just like subtle things, but you know, this is a word you've heard before: Medusa Cascade, Shadow Proclamation, Indigo Project, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So they're able, and then all the things pop up, all the planets, because they get there.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to remember, like, again, where things stop at part 1. Oh, right.
He's regenerating, so he
so
got shot.
Oh yeah, so he makes it on Earth.
Yeah. They're ready.
And then, well, before that, because he's talking to Donna. Right, his back is turned, and he's like, "Well, I don't know, like you know, blah blah blah," and then,
tell yourself,
and then look, and then she's there, and then he's there, and they're looking at each other.
Oh,
like, is that not like the quintessential run to your lover moment? Yeah. And then, of course, they had to get shot.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't have made it happy. Because that would have been too easy, right?
Had to have a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Which, I will say, what a fucking good cliffhanger.
But it kind of I got pissed off. Like, I knew, but, like, I got pissed off.
Yeah. A lot of people, I guess, were pissed off. Which, yes, very understandable.
That was way too easy. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyways, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, like 3 seconds in.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Marvel after Infinity War. Mm-hmm. Or wait, was Endgame or Infinity War first?
Infinity War, then Endgame.
Okay, so at the beginning of Endgame, how in like the first 10 minutes they chop Thanos' head off.
Yeah.
I was watching that and I was like, I hate this movie now.
Yeah.
I decided right then at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it all went downhill.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah.
No, yeah, okay, literally the same. Literally the same.
It feels like huge cliffhanger.
The biggest thing, and then it's like, oh, okay,
all right, cool.
Yeah, I hated that. Because, like, yeah, I know he's not going to regenerate for real. But you could have made it, we got to figure out how to get in it. Because, like, this whole thing right here, I'm not going to lie to you, this was just, like, an easy way to wrap up Rose with the doctor and then wrap up and then text with Martha. Like, yes.
I mean, yes, I agree. But I love it. Because I love it.
It wasn't like this happened, which had this and then this. It was just like, we're doing this so that could happen and this can happen. And like, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. But also, I think you could argue because in the second episode, you learn that Dalek Khan was helping pull the strings to make all these things happen. So therefore, the reason why things are kind of like boom, boom, boom could be because he pulled the strings to make them the way they happened.
But why did you choose Donna then? Why did you choose Donna?
I don't know.
Like, are we going to see more of that? Because I feel like that was kind of an important thing. Like, everything ties back to you, Donna. You, for the doctor, Donna. Like, everything, you, specifically you.
I think because that was always going to happen, but he just made it quicker and made it happen easier and faster by pulling the strings to keep pulling them together. But I think it was always going to happen.
Yeah. You're just speeding up the process?
Yes. That's what my understanding of that was.
But it sounds like this whole thing was always going to happen right here and then. So how could you speed that up if it happened right here?
Wibbly wobbly time.
Like, the way he was speaking was like, I put Donna in this path because we need her specifically to then do this, then so then we can get this specific timeline to happen. It's like, why? I mean, love her.
I think it's just one of those Doctor Who plot points that you just kind of have to accept.
Yep.
Love Donna. This might ride or die.
Yeah.
But also, like, was she special?
She was the Dr. Donna.
But I feel like,
could Dalek Khan have picked somebody else and had the same ending?
No, because of her temp skills. Because she was able to
100 words per minute.
And because she was the way she was, that she was able to use her human knowledge and her human confidence and her human brain along with the Time Lord brain to do.
Because like now I feel kind of like, oh, this is my girl. For y'all hear me, this is my girl.
Yeah. We love Donna.
But I'm like, oh, so she was only special because the doctor made her special. You know what I'm saying?
There's a big debate about that. Yeah.
Her humanity with the doctors is what making, you know, but then it's like, so it's not really her. It's her with the doctor in her. So it's not even her.
Yeah.
It could have been Rose. Why is it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not her. Because, like, yes, Donna, yes, she's important in all these episodes. Like, we've seen, you know, whatever. But for it to be like, this is because of you. Like, it's not really. It's because the doctor, actually. And it's just in you.
Yeah. But, you know, it's the essence.
And then. But you guys might explain this. Why did. I know we're coming to the. We'll go back. But, like, why did Donna have to be, like, erased? Which also, I'm kind of close, kind of.
Yeah, no, you were.
I was kind of close.
You were. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there.
But, like, I just need this real quick. Donna couldn't live, whatever, you know, Donna couldn't be Donna with the doctor. But the doctor could be, he's good. Go ahead, Rose.
Yeah, so, the doctor version with the one human. So he has more time. So he's the biology of a Time Lord, except for the one heart. And his brain is Time Lord.
Oh, so it's not like, but hers is human with the Time Lord.
Yeah. So kind of like when Rose took in the time vortex, because that's what the doctor sees all the time. She couldn't handle having that in her brain.
Because she's a human.
Because she's human.
All right, we can go back.
Yeah. So, Rose.
But I love the hand. Sorry, bringing it back though.
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
All the way over there. Mm-hmm. Cool. No, I love that was like, in this moment too, like, I'm gonna put some in there. All right, we're good to go. You know? Love that.
And then Rose just being like, I went all this way to find you. Like, you can't change. You can't die. Don't die. Like, that was kind of sweet and sad.
Was sweet.
And then,
sneeze. We're good.
And then, like, Jack being there, too. He's like, hey, guys, get in the TARDIS. And then Donna's like, what the fuck is happening? He's shot.
How she kept hearing heartbeats?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What was that?
That was...
The doctor thing?
Yeah, that was the doctor. The new...
Yeah.
The Donna doctor, if you will.
Why did Miss Gwyneth hear the heartbeats, too?
What do you mean?
Because they... You know, Donna was having the heartbeats, boom, boom, boom. You know, she was like hearing it and like, what the fuck's going on? But then they showed Torchwood, not Gwyneth, but Gwyneth, and like she was really like, boom, boom, like the heartbeats were there too.
I didn't even notice.
I missed that. It might have just been like part of the music at that point, but I don't.
It was like a whole moment. That's why I was like, why is she hearing it too?
Yeah, I don't think that was.
But that's next episode.
Right, but. I know, we're getting into next episode. Yeah. Okay, well then what would we rate the first the first part?
I would give it a 7.
Oh my god.
Is that not a good?
I'd give it 7.5.
I'd give it a fucking 10. I hate all of you guys. You guys are gonna make me cry.
You know I love a team assembly. You know, the Avengers assembling.
Obviously not.
But it like throughout the whole thing, like throughout this whole episode, it's like, what were y'all bringing to the table? What were y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like no. Like we have A, B, C, and D to like save the world. You're gonna handle A, they're gonna handle B, or they're bringing that to the table. They're gonna bring C, and then Doctor's gonna be, you know, like it was just like we're all
Well, they were all working together to get the doctor there. But then this second episode is going to be more of like the individual, here's what we're doing. So first it's everybody team up.
Yeah.
And then they all kind of like don't accomplish anything individually.
Yeah.
Because their plans get thwarted by the villain. And then they all end up in the same area to all the things are sad and everything looks doomed.
Yeah.
But then, hurrah, Donna saves the day. I hate both of you.
Episode 2 or whatever it's called, 13.
If y'all disagree with me too, I'll be sad. Like, our writer dies. No,
they're gonna be here with you.
He's be here with me.
It's just like...
I will say, watching these episodes was some of the most fun episodes for me to watch.
And it was a 7.5?
Yeah. Yeah. But like while I'm watching it, I'm loving these.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, like
It's just like when I have to pick it apart to like let's
like now that we're all talking about it.
Yeah.
And like really diving deep into the episode. It's just like
okay, y'all.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to cancel this. We're gonna need to cancel this because obviously us talking about is making them not like.
No, I was saying it was a 7 as I watched it and finished it. But please hear me out.
She thinks a 7 is a 2.
Yes. Anything less than a 9 for these?
7.5.
You're wrong. All right. Episode 13.
Yeah.
Journey's End. Again, directed by Graham Harper, written by Russell T. Davies, premiered July 5th, 2008. The Doctor is regenerating, and partway through the process, he halts the transformation by transferring the remaining energy into his severed hand. The TARDIS is transported to the Daleks' flagship, the Crucible. The Supreme Dalek orders the TARDIS to be destroyed, with Donna locked inside. Donna touches the severed hand filled with regeneration energy, causing a new cloned Doctor to form, which saves the TARDIS from destruction. Davros explains that the stolen planets form a reality bomb, which has the potential to destroy all matter in every universe. The clone Doctor and Donna arrive and try to refocus the bomb, but fail. Donna becomes imbued with Time Lord knowledge from the clone Doctor, and she disables the bomb. She and the two Doctors relocate the missing planets apart from Earth. The new Doctor destroys the Daleks and the Crucible. Davros refuses to be saved. The companions tow the Earth back into its original orbit with the TARDIS. The Doctor returns Rose to her universe and sends the clone Doctor with her. Donna's mind becomes overwhelmed by the Time Lord knowledge, and the Doctor wipes her mind against her wishes and returns her home. Stop.
Let's start from the beginning. Where we at?
Okay. So Doctor regenerate, and then boom, into the hand.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I was able to like heal myself, but then because my hand has the same
everything.
I was able to put that extra into the hand.
All right. Cool.
And he was like, why would I want to change? Look at me. Rose. Get out.
Yeah. Cool. All right, fine. I'll take that.
And I love Donna flirting with Jack.
Yes.
But you know what pisses me off?
What?
Jack was not having it.
I know.
Jack flirts with everybody.
Maybe because she was just so like. But also.
No, he should eat that up.
But he should be eating that up.
So like, they're.
Yeah, they should have. That would have been so fun.
Yeah.
Right?
And I guess the Doctor being like, hey.
Yeah.
Get away from each other. You know?
Yeah.
That would have been such a good plot point.
Yeah.
To have them, like, just find them kissing, like, in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
Like,
Granted, I'm pretty sure that at this point in the timeline, Jack is dating Yanto Jones. But that doesn't stop him flirting. He flirted with Miss Sarah Jane Smith, saying, you look good, man.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like, oh, thanks.
But like, I can literally see him then, like,
Yeah.
flirting, but I'm taking.
Right. But like,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait, which one's he dating? Do we see them?
The man in
Okay,
Torchwood.
that's what I thought.
Yanto Jones.
I was like,
Because he, was like asking, like they were talking about, oh yeah, I flirted with a guy in a bar. When was this? Purely professional. Yeah.
yeah, I think I was like, were they together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
He also was with Gwen. It's a whole thing. They all kind of were together at all different. Yeah. Again, Torchwood, all over the place.
Anyways, okay.
So
That makes a little more sense then, kind of, but still.
but like
still
so,
flirting.
he absolutely should have been because that's who he is.
Yeah.
So
Like, don't make Donna seem like overbearing, ugly.
undesirable.
Yeah.
Not my Miss Girl.
Because this whole time, especially these last episodes, I'm like, she looks freaking gorgeous, amazing, beautiful. Like, I have a crush. She looks so good.
And like, especially when she's in those like soft moments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Like, she looks so good.
Like, she just gets me. And she gets me. Yeah.
Okay, so they split up. Donna gets locked in.
Yeah, so the TARDIS is taken by the Daleks to the Crucible where everything's happening. And Doctor's like, this is a fully fledged Dalek army at its strength. This door is just wood to them. Yeah. Like, it can't stop anybody. So we have to go out there. Everyone's like, yeah, let's go. Donna, heartbeats. Doctor's like, Donna, nothing we can do. Come on. She's like, yeah, no, I know. Start walking out. And then the door closes.
Yeah.
Let me out.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what do you guys do? This is not Dalek. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then, we're going to destroy this thing. We're going to destroy the TARDIS with Donna. And everyone's like, yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, Donna's inside, who the fuck cares? Because here's the thing, too, is that when you do look at the Doctor's companions, you have Martha Jones, who went a whole year, she walked the world and saved the world from the Master. That was Martha. Yeah. You have Rose, who took in the time vortex and did kill the Dalek King. And she, I mean, look at what she's accomplished, so many things. And you have Captain Jack Harkness, who runs Torchwood. Yeah. He's been being there doing stuff. You have Sarah Jane Smith, who is a classic Who companion who's gone through so much. She's continuing to do the work in Sarah Jane Adventures and so on. But then you look at Donna, and you can compare her, to all these other companions of the Doctor. And when you do compare, she has not done as much as them.
Right.
So therefore, to the Daleks, she's not a threat.
Damn, that hurts.
She's nobody to them.
Yeah.
Right? She's not important to them.
What?
Because she's not important to them. And therefore, she's like, I'm not important. Because the enemy doesn't see her as important either.
Okay.
Anyway, so...
Wow, my mind has changed.
No, I'm keeping with my thing.
I'm just Josh with you.
But so... I think it's so silly goofy, though, that the TARDIS is, like, just, like, kind of going into this, like, sun looking molten lava
kind of
thing.
sits on the top.
Yeah. And just, like, you know, there's, like, like lights blowing out and, like, fire. But, like, then they're watching it, and then it just disappears. And the Daleks are like, it's been, you know... killed, it's been whatever absorbed to the whatever. And even the doctor, he's like you can see it, he's like,
what?
Is that how it's supposed to happen? Like, because they're like,
I wish it got sucked all the way in.
Yeah.
And then I wish like it like exploded and like you saw like, you know, like a solar flare or something come off of it, and then like, okay, it's destroyed now.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, like maybe as it disappeared, it like like it was like throwing off the lava stuff or whatever. Yeah. So like that could have made sense.
Because it moved or, you know, it's gone now. That's, you know.
Yeah. All that dense energy collapses in and then explodes.
And
makes, it would have been cool, but maybe that was a budget restraint.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. But still.
I'll be mad at it, but...
I think it's silly that they made them watch and then it obviously disappeared. Like, don't make them watch then.
Yeah. And be like, no, gone.
The other dogs, Dalek, did that actually go? I think it disappeared. No, it's gone.
Okay.
But, so there's a naked doctor in the TARDIS, and I thought that was funny.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That was fine.
But I love she looks up, oh, you're naked.
He's like, yes,
I am.
Yeah, I love that.
But I love the subtlety to the dialogue where they made him have some of the same, like, words that she's used. Like, no way.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. And it's just like slow, like getting in and you're starting to understand that like, oh no, that's like, well, wasn't that wizard?
Yeah.
And it was so funny, like hearing it out of David Tennant's mouth.
Yeah.
Because like these are things we've heard Catherine Tate say, so it was just funny.
And also like, oh, like yes, we're getting Donna from him, but like, is he like all the way there? Like, oh, crazy.
What's wrong with them?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then I'm kind of going forward. I hear a lot of people talk about this, and I think it's so funny because we know that that clone doctor ends up with Rose, right?
Yeah.
But like, he sounds like Donna sometimes.
Yeah.
So just imagine like they're hanging out.
Oi!
Yeah. And just says something that like Donna would say.
Yeah.
And I just think that's hilarious.
The whole thing, like, that's why I was like, I don't know if I like that because like he's so different and she's so different. Like, I don't know.
But maybe their differences work. Maybe they made the differences that connect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Brady and I were not the same people we were when we first met.
Right. I'm a clone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Because I grew him because, you know, I was like...
The other one was like, ew.
Yeah, like...
So many flaws.
Like, literally, I had the Justin Bieber haircut.
Yeah, we had to change that.
And I couldn't hear him. I had to turn the volume up. So, in this new version, I said, volume up. Yeah, when Brady and I first dated, I would constantly talk.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't hear when he did. So I was like, I don't know if he's like what he's saying or if he's asking me a question. So I just have to keep talking so that he never asks me a question. And apparently Brady didn't know. No, not phased.
You're just like, dang.
I was such like a nervous, like awkward kid that like I don't know. I just didn't really know how to talk to people that well.
He's like, I love
theater helped so much.
Yeah.
Like being forced to like audition for things and project got that quickly out of my system. Thank God.
I got that.
Doesn't matter that his brother was also in it. It's me. I told him, I was like, you should join. I'm in it. And then he did.
Love.
Awesome.
Anyway, so
A little lore.
I have thoughts, but I'm gonna say that to the end for all that. But Dr. Donna,
Right.
not yet, but you know.
But yes. And then you have Martha going to the Ostahagen Key, and you're finding out, okay, you have to wait for 2 other stations. They're obviously doing something that is very intense. The guy didn't want his name to be on record.
Yeah.
And then you have Mickey Smith and
Mickey!
and Jackie.
And Jackie, Mama Jack.
So Sarah Jane, she's like, I gotta go find the doctor, drive.
Yeah.
No, you're not able to surrender, exterminate. And then, I love Jackie with this big old gun.
I was like, Miss Jackie, put that down.
No, really, like you're gonna hurt someone.
Like, actually put it down.
But I love that they're back now.
Yeah.
And Mickey knows Sarah Jane, so I think that works out perfectly that it was them.
Yeah.
And I love Jackie. Yeah, I'm Jackie Tyler. I'm Rose Tyler's mom, and I'm looking for her.
Yeah.
Where is she? Where's my daughter? Oh, love that. And so they're like, okay, we gotta get up there to the doctor. The only way to do that is to surrender. Put your guns down. They go, we surrender.
Also, I love Sarah for this, where she's like, them are like, shoot him like up
Yeah.
front. But like, she's like, nah. Just surrender, put it down, be calm. Like, I love her, like, how she takes the situation, you know?
Yes. And I think I love that too, because it's like she's been through this.
Yeah.
Like she has that knowledge and
Yeah.
that experience, and it really comes through here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that.
And so they get taken, and now we're starting to see the crucible and what's happening. And there's a bunch of people. They're all, walking in a group. I'm sorry, what's going on? She can't stand. And then we're learning the reality bomb.
The girl who can't stand?
Yeah.
That's, Bridgerton. Season 2. The main 2 girls, the Indians.
Yeah.
Indian girls.
Oh, the
mom.
grandmother.
The grandmother.
Ah! Yes. That's cool.
Yeah.
I did not even notice that.
Yeah.
Anthony, the actor who plays Anthony, he's in a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah.
Which, when I first watched it, did not realize it was him.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I don't know you too. But I forgot what it was.
And so, it's in a later episode.
Oh, but I think I've seen him before. So maybe not from Doctor Who, but I've seen him before then.
Yeah. No, he's in Capaldi.
Oh, okay.
A Capaldi episode. And the actress who plays Eloise, she's in a Whittaker episode. And the actress who plays the Queen, the older Queen, she is in Nashudi, an episode with Nashudi. So they just got all the Bridgerton.
Really?
And then Nicola, what's her name?
Oh, she's a companion or something like that.
She's in a Christmas special with Nashudi.
Oh, okay.
So, which I'm sorry to say Brady and I did not like that episode. The Joy episode. Joy.
It was so stupid.
I'm Joy. And then she...
Wow, you did a great job of making me not give a shit about this character.
Oh. It's not a great episode in my opinion. And then the way they put it into the finale.
So
You're
tough,
always
dude.
with me, Joy.
Oh.
You just gotta laugh through the pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eh?
Did they need to cancel Doctor Who for a few seasons just so
It's up in the
Everybody
air
can-
right now.
Yeah.
It's up in the air. I think they're waiting to see if the spinoff does well, which I don't think they're marketing it enough
I had no idea.
to make it be popular. Yeah.
The spin-off?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was just talking about. That the actor who plays Alonso is going to be in it. And
It's gonna be about Unit.
Oh.
How long has that been out? Like,
Was that
we've
paying
known
attention?
that it's gonna be a spin-off.
I only found out about it when Brady and I watched the finale because people were talking about it.
Hmm.
And that was, yeah.
Why didn't you only get 1 season?
He got 2. But they're like short seasons, so he's the shortest running.
Yeah.
In episode wise, yeah.
They were like the time that we said he's gonna be the new Doctor was like longer than so much. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, and like, don't call me on this, but apparently Ncuti decided to leave, and that they had to actually refilm the finale, which people were saying that's why it was so bad, because they had filmed certain scenes and then they got rid of them and rewrote the ending
so he could regenerate.
And then they had to scramble to find someone because they didn't have someone set, which is why they chose to do what they did, apparently.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But like, don't quote me on this is what I've been seeing. I haven't looked too deep into it because I'm still, like, about that finale. But
okay.
All right. So, Sarah Jane Smith and Mickey escape, and then Jackie's still there. They're about to do the reality bomb.
Yeah.
Were you scared for her?
No. But I thought it was like, it would be cool if she died, like, for real. Not like cool, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, there's casualties.
No, I think I would have been pissed. Well, you guys, Harry Jones, dead.
I mean, yeah. But like, casualty.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, she ain't gonna die.
Yeah, so then they were like, the best thing. And she, I'm so sorry. Oh. And then.
But I love when she got back, like, her and Mickey were like, like, he's saving her, and they're like a family.
The end with them too, where so I'm skipping to the end here, where they're all in the TARDIS, and Mickey decides to stay, but he's like, you're the most important person. Like, he's like, you are my, like, you're my person. I'm like, stop. Because where they started, where we saw Jackie, she's like, ugh, you saved me and it was you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And now they're like, no, we're family. But he's coming back to his original world.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But yeah, so, and then Captain Jack, he's been killed in front of Rose and the Doctor.
I forgot she didn't know.
Yeah, Brady said that too. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, she doesn't know.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Yeah. And then, Winky.
And
sorry, Rose, let's go.
So Jack, he's climbing through the vents, and I love this reunion between him and Mickey.
Yes.
He's like, I climbed through 2 air vents, and you're telling me I see Miss Mickey, or what was it, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Captain Fruitcake, or Cheesecake, or whatever.
Oh, man.
And then it's Beefcake, too.
That was cute. I love that.
Because again, it's like they traveled together.
Yeah.
Like, that was like, or not traveled together, but like, they worked together. And like, that was like the
especially
team.
like, they're all table together, all laughing.
Yes, that was the Scooby-Doo TARDIS team.
Yeah. Those were good times. I miss that.
I know.
So I love that.
Yeah.
But I will say, don't care. I know I'm nitpicking. When Jack died, and they're like, put him in the incinerator. And then he comes out, and it's just like,
clothes is fine.
Clothes is fine.
I was thinking about this too, because I knew you were going to bring it up.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to bring it up. And I don't think the incinerator had started yet. Don't ask me how he got the thing open.
Right.
Maybe it's censored, like, because, like, maybe it incinerates and then it, like, moves on, like, it's like it saw that something, was there, so it opened. That's what I'm saying in my mind.
All right. I was like,
because I knew you were going to bring that up.
I was like, bro, I know I just need to ignore it and move on. But I'm like, not even a little, he got to put something out, like, he's in the incinerator.
Yeah.
And he just came down like a chimney, like.
Yeah.
No sweat.
No sweat. No.
Maybe it was a chemical incinerator.
All right.
And like it was like I don't fucking know. I can't.
I know, it looked kind of hot in there.
Yeah.
Steamy.
Maybe it was turning on.
Yeah, like just
All right.
Like I can only defend that. So
I know, and it's like I don't need to be worried about that, but I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, no, I get it. But yes, and now going back to and then Sarah Jane has the warp star.
Yeah,
and so they're like, okay, we can use that.
Mm-hmm.
And then back with the Doctor and Rose. They're like in these light beam cells, whatever.
Mm.
But Davros is telling him, he's like, you know, like, I've promised that we'll see who you really are. Like the Time Lord Anger. Show your companion who you really like.
Yeah.
Oh, like I can just like, because I think that the Doctor has put up a lot of walls and barriers because he doesn't want his companions, especially Rose, the woman he loves, to see him like that. And
it's true.
Oh man, like, and then Rose, I'm sure, like, if she could, she would be there. She's like, I don't even care. Like, you know, I'm here for you, but like, she can't. And like, like, that got me. Just like him trying to like, because he is like, I feel like he's trying to keep it in.
Yeah, who he's trying to write? He's like, he's pulling out of him.
And then you have Dalek Khan in the background, you know, like,
yeah.
And just like, you're like, the way that they were like giving the information bit by bit, I liked. But what do you think? That like, as we're learning, okay, it's the reality bomb, and like, you know, stars are going out because, you know, this will go everywhere and blah, blah, blah.
I was just hung up on like, you're gonna destroy everything, but like, and I didn't realize it was like they're not gonna kill themselves, but I was just like, you're destroying reality, you're destroying everything. You know that you like live in all this, you know?
Right. I think the way that they tried to explain that was like when they showed that they did the humans, they're like, yeah, we this was just on a small scale because we did it just for the biology of the humans. So it's showing that they can control the outburst of it, the like what's being reality bombed, they can control it because they like were like, yeah, we just did it for the human biology there.
Wait, what?
So the reality bomb, they tested it on the humans in that little group that Nikki and all of them escaped.
Yeah.
And they put it on the screen for the Doctor to watch. And they were like, that was just a small test. And like they said that this is like we tested it just for like the human biology here, but this will be everything in it, you know, on a grander scale.
Yeah.
So I think it like that was possibly to show that like they can control what's being reality bombed, so it wouldn't include them in the biology.
Oh, I see what you mean. Because then like when, you know, shit was going down or whatever, he was like, the end of the universe and da-da-da-da-da, like everything's gonna be destroyed and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, what? Why? I was just more, because like I know we had talked about that earlier, so that's why I was just like, during that I was like, you're destroying everything. You know?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not connecting. But okay. Yeah.
Just eat your popcorn and enjoy. And so then we have Martha, who's like, okay, like, I need to try one more thing before we do the Osterhagen key.
Yeah.
And she, you know, is able to get up on the screen. Hey, Daleks. I have the Osterhagen key. And then put me through. Put me through. And then, Doctor. And then he's like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. And she's like explaining, okay, the Osterhagen key has the nukes under the earth.
Yeah.
And
it'll just destroy the earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I love that little scene from Martha. Like the way that it was worded, like if the humans race's suffering is so great.
Yeah.
That this is the best case scenario. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that the Earth actually has something like that?
No.
No? Brady, what do you think?
No.
No.
They're just all in silos.
Yeah. It's like we have our own, but like for actually everyone to have one like together that would go off, no.
No.
Yeah. Well, we're all fucked anyway.
Yeah.
Also, I just looked. The test was focused on the prisoners. It was not tuned to their biology. It was focused on the prisoners, and that's why later Dalek Khan has to, or not Dalek Khan, but the Daleks have to all come back and retreat so that they're safe from the full transmission.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood then.
So, like I said, it's just gonna wipe out everything.
Yes.
But so except just for, be black
all
space.
matter.
Right, yes.
Planets, stars, gas, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I told Brady, I'm like, they're gonna be bored as hell.
They're just gonna be on the crucible. In just black. Just that.
Maybe they think that they can make something. I don't know what they make it out of, but I don't know. I can't tell you there. I can't tell you what their thought
and I'm not mad
is.
at you. I'm mad at that.
They maybe didn't think that far.
Like, we'll just keep making us.
Yeah.
But then out of what?
Well, themselves.
But, like, how do you build the thingies?
I don't know.
Because you need matter. Because you need things. You need planets. You need one planet. Just keep one then.
Maybe they were going to keep their own? I don't know how. I don't know. You tell us.
Do you see how stupid they are? Do you see why I hate them so much? Because they're so fucking stupid. Anyways. All right.
So, where was I? Oh yeah, so Martha, she's talking, and then I love that where Rose makes a comment. Oh, I also love like Rose is like, oh, I like her, but then like Rose, and then she's like, who is that? Oh, I'm Rose Tyler. You found.
That was so.
You're telling me that the doctor is not fucking in love with Rose Tyler? That's the love of his goddamn life?
Yeah.
You found her. Why don't you turn around and ask her yourself? Like, that is love.
But I will say, and I'm not saying nothing about their love. They love each other, okay? Yes. But in this episode, like, we got nothing from them.
They were like separate too much.
Yeah. So like, now that Rose is back, I'm like, okay, what the fuck was Rose here for? Like, yes, I get it for like Donna's whole thing, but that could have been just written with somebody else doing something else, like whatever. Like, what? I just feel like we just put Rose in this season so we can like put her and the doctor together, but like not really, but like so we can still say like Rose and the doctor together. Like, there's no point to Rose in this season at all. Because what did she really do in this episode? Like, what did she do? What did she bring to the table?
Well, you know, she helped fly the TARDIS at the end.
Don't get me started. I love that. That was cute. But, like, what? Because then we didn't even see her and the doctor, like we're back to us. And, like...
I know. I agree that I do wish, like, we could have seen that a little bit more. But I also can understand, like... They were just thrown into this, like, boom, boom, boom. They didn't get an opportunity within the plot to do anything.
That's why I like...
And I think that...
That's kind of all the companions in this episode.
Yeah, like, they didn't really get much. And I think that's the point was, like, everything was just going down, down, down. And, like, yes, there was a reunion, but it wasn't cheesy. Because I think that if we did see all those, like, individual, like, reunion, like, you know, I think it could have come off as cheesy.
No, like, I like how they were the reunion. Like, they were all coming together and they all got to do their own thing. But, like, I wish, like, there was more, like, they brought more to the table. Because, like, yes, the key, okay. All right, that's fine. And then, what did Jack do? They had that warp thingy. That was going to do something.
Well,
destroy the...
Yeah.
You're supposed to destroy the Dalek base.
Yeah.
I think Rose's time to shine was in episode 11, Turn Left.
Yeah.
Because she got Donna to where she needed her to be with the warning that the world was ending. So I think that was Rose's main thing. And, you know, we couldn't just leave her after that. So that's, you know, she has to come into this. But I do agree. I don't think she had much to do plot-wise in these finale episodes. But you can just leave her.
Yeah, but at least we could have seen more with her and the doctor, like being like her and the doctor, where they're like, oh, what like, you know how they were together, and then they, of course, they get, you know, but like to see like, oh, look at them, they're back, and then no, that's gonna be ripped apart. You know, like it made sense because now it's just like, oh, you're just there.
Yeah. Again, I think that this episode, they just had to pack so much in. It was 20 minutes more than a normal Doctor Who episode is.
It still wasn't enough.
Yeah, I think that maybe this is one that could have done well with a 3-part finale, kind of like season 2 was a little bit of a 3-parter with the Utopia episode.
Right. It's like we kind of have that with Turn Left. But even still, like, yeah, we needed this second episode, like, put it into 2 chunks. So we can really get like, hey, we're all coming up with a plan. We're going to do plan A. You're going to do plan B and C. And like, we're all coming together and doing these things to like really save the world. And then at the end, we have that battle and shit doesn't work. And the Daleks are winning. And then next episode, that's when like Dr. Donna, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like now it's like, well, nobody did really anything.
Yeah, because like Captain Jack Harkness dies, then manages to escape and get through the vents.
Yeah.
And then he like sets up this warp star, but then he just gets teleported.
Yeah.
And then we set up this Osterhagen key, and they're like, she's like struggling to get there, and then she gets teleported at the end.
Yeah.
And yeah, like nobody accomplishes anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's a point to be like, the Daleks are powerful or whatever.
Like I get that they were trying to say like all hope is lost.
Yeah.
Which makes Donna all that much more important.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it also felt lame.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. But the point was, I think, to show that at the end of the day, all of these really powerful companions of the Doctor who have succeeded all these things, at the end of the day, for this big moment that's supposed to be at like the biggest fight ever, and they failed, and the one person to step up is Donna, who has not accomplished all the things that these other people have and is seen as unimportant even by the Daleks themselves. For her to be the one to save the day here, I think was, the point of...
I just wish the plans that they put into place, like the Osterhagen key, all right, fine, that's fine. The Warp Star, I mean, I guess, but like, I wish their way of like, this is how we're going to save everybody was like more complex a little bit. And then they actually tried, and the Daleks like just, beat them in that, actually beat, the Osterhagen key somehow. Like they actually tried. It wasn't just like, no, I'm just gonna press a button and then boom, and then okay, we just took you. Like we could have been at, it just felt flat.
I mean, just to play devil's advocate here, I think that with each of these things, like there's a time constraint, right? They're ready to press this button. So like they don't have much time to form plans and to get everything together to do an actual thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that if you want to say like that's part of it, is they do have to do things off the cuff. And
I just wish whatever they had figured out was just, I don't know.
Like I get with like how the story is.
Yeah.
That is how it played out.
Right.
But it was written.
Yeah.
Right, and they could have wrote it differently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I agree that, yes, I think that this could have done better with more time, but with what we have, and it already being 20 minutes longer than a normal Doctor Who episode, I still think that it was great. Like, I think that what we were given in the budget restraints and the time constraints, I think is a 10 out of 10 finale. I loved seeing everybody together. I loved seeing Donna shine. I enjoy getting that finality of Rose, because I think because the way they did write every season was Rose, compared to Rose. Oh, well, I had a companion named Rose. And we needed to have a finality of that.
But like, was it really? I mean, it's just like the same thing that happened to her. Yeah.
In my heart, I needed it. And I know a lot of people, because it would have been kept up in the air, I think. In
my head, it almost diminishes any loss we experience in the show, because it's just like, oh, well, they'll probably write it and fix it later. And like, I feel like, again, we're just not getting enough loss. We're not getting enough anything. Like, everything works itself out.
Like, they should have left Rose from her finale. Like, her and the Doctor separate. Mm-hmm. I was about to say, I love you. She said, I love you. Like, that should have been the end of her.
Dang. I like a slow burn. So I liked how it all played out.
I liked seeing her again. Like, it was fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the slow burn aspect of it. I think that it was really interesting because you didn't, while you're watching, you don't know that she's going to come back, So especially like in Martha's season where it's just she's talked about a lot, like you wouldn't have thought that she was going to come back, I
know, but like that's what have made it better. Having her come back, I'm like, oh.
But then would he have just kept talking about Rose,
I'd hope so.
Either he did or like he finally was able to like, hey, I lost the love of my life.
You start to move on like anybody else who loses somebody they love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that it could have gotten repetitive, and I think people could have been like, okay, he needs to move on from it, but then how do you move on from that, He could
have moved on with Donna. Like, boom, I can't have a love thing because you liked me, but like I had Rose, but like, nah. Now with Donna, this is strictly platonic. We're friends, we're like besties, we're having a good time. Like, we didn't even know Rose, and like I feel like it was good there. We could just left Rose out that whole time. And then next season, boom, now we new doctor or whatever. And,
so
like you just stop talking about her.
I will say that after this, after David Tennant's run, we definitely it feels like it's a brand new thing. Because we're also getting a new showrunner with Stephen Moffat, and you kind of don't have any references to anybody ever again.
Yeah.
Which to me, I don't quite like, because I like when things kind of interweave. Like I liked when Martha came back in the Santorin episode and we were able to utilize her. I liked seeing Sarah Jane Smith for that school reunion episode. I think that it makes the Doctor more complex to have all of these different people's lives that he's touched and these relationships that he's made and can continue to do things with at random times and have that complexity of like, well, you left me, or I decided to leave you, but I still need your help. And
no, all that's good. It's just with Rose, that should have just been done. And then it would have hurt, and we would have felt that more, and we felt that through, season with Martha. I just feel like bringing her back and then wrapping it up in a cute bow, basically, where it was like happy ending, but not really, but like basically with a happy ending. Plus, it was like the same thing. Oh, I'm sealing you off. We can never speak. Seeing you off for good, like obviously that she found a way to get out of the universe or whatever. Like so if anything happens, we could probably find our way to get her back. Like it should have been more like boom.
I think the finality of that was supposed to be that like you have to look after this doctor. Like you can't come find me. Like you have him now, which is me, and all this stuff. So. Yes, you have the capabilities of finding me, but that also wouldn't be good because, again, ripping universes. But they decided that the ripping through universes was fine because the stars are going out, reality is disintegrating.
Yeah,
so those rips don't matter. But if she were to try to find him again, those rips would cause issues.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's why they shouldn't have even done none of that.
But because the reality, like everything was going out, those rips didn't matter at that time because she had to go tell him.
No, but I'm just saying like. But there is a chance for her to do it again. Not that she's going to, because she has the doctor. But
I think it was also because it had already started happening in her universe. The walls of reality were already starting to collapse. There was already holes for her to jump through. So like it was already deteriorating. Her jumping back and forth doesn't deteriorate it anymore. But and I think going forward, now that those walls are back intact, jumping will start to deteriorate them and break down.
And she would be the cause of it, which she would never do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't like Rose in this season. Love her, loved seeing her again, but I felt like we didn't need that. And then it was just so she could end up with the doctor.
And I think it was.
Yeah, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That was cheesy.
Yeah, a big complaint I have about Doctor Who in general, I think, is that they kind of try to make happy endings for everybody.
I don't think so. I don't agree with that. I think that there's some. I think there are some. Yes. And I know we talked about it before, like with, who's going to die, like, and do they actually die and stuff?
They have some great storylines where it's like, that's devastating. And then they stay devastated.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes. But I think, if everything was a downer, would you want to keep watching this though?
It don't have to be everything. Yeah. I mean, Martha, we see she's a unit. She's doing her own thing. Donna, that's sad, but she's alive at the end, and there's probably a chance for her to come back. They're just like,
I like for things to work out, but I don't like when things that are devastating are undermined later on.
That's what I feel like happened with Rose.
Yeah, and it's just like all right, let's give them what they want. Let's have them be together.
Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, I like it. You know, I have to keep reminding myself it's Doctor Who we're watching.
Yeah.
We're watching something that's kind of meant for teenagers or the whole family, rather.
Right.
Yeah.
Where the adults can appreciate the struggles that you have to deal with. And then also the kids can appreciate all these fun adventures and things working out and, you know, evil being thwarted. I think I would appreciate diving into some of the more of like the Doctor Who books and
I think you'd like
plays.
Torchwood. I think you should watch Torchwood.
Yeah, because I think
Jack.
I love Doctor Who for how serious it can be and like all the darkness, and I think that's why I liked The Way of Kings so much, because every choice matters. And I think I'm just trying to hold Doctor Who to too high of a standard.
Yeah.
I think because we're doing this and we're talking about the episodes,
Right.
like, of course, I'm going to, like, nitpick and break it down. But, like, if I was just watching it just for fun, like, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Again, like, watching this was a 10 out of 10. I was crying at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my God, it's the Doctor and Rose, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, because we're going in and being critical, I'm like, all right, 7.5, you know, and... Like, I almost hate myself for breaking it down so much.
I hate you guys for that.
Not me, I love it.
Yeah. No, and like, I 100% get where you're coming from, because there is a couple things where I'm like, they should have left that how it was.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to be pissed later, and I'll be pissed with you in those times. Yeah. This is one of those that I like, because I think this is the first time we're seeing a happy ending like that. And so I'm like, you know what? I like that, because we did get the devastation of feeling like Rose was gone. We had the Martha leaving and her kind of coming into herself as a person. And then I think for me, it was okay to allow that space for, we have Rose now having her finality and having the Doctor, or a version of the Doctor. It's not perfect, but it's something. And I enjoyed that. And then following that up with Donna, who has now had her memory erased, and everything that she's done, and she's becoming this whole idea that she's the most important person in the whole fucking world is erased for her. And she is back to that parallel universe where she thinks that she's just a temp and that she's not going to do anything with her life. And she's kind of that like ragging on everybody, like, oh, well, no, you know, she's a liar, or like, she's not a liar, except when it's about calories. Yeah. Like,
no, definitely.
That's
like,
so devastating. Yeah. Yeah. And to me, like, to have that balance, I thought that it was okay to have that happy ending with Rose.
Yeah. That is what this episode needed, that balance.
Yeah. So I thought that it brought it to the
cost.
table. Yeah. Yeah. But kind of going back to the episode itself, so Martha is like, oh my God, found her. And then, yes, they're all teleported, which easy, but okay. And then you have Dr. Clone and Donna coming in with the TARDIS, and the Doctor runs out.
So silly. I get what they're doing, like, okay, if I kill him, it'll, like, kill everybody else, or something like that.
Yeah, so turn the reality bomb onto them.
Yeah, but it's just like a...
Yeah. And then electricity.
And then now Donna.
Which, again, so Emperor Palpatine, he fucking shoots lightning out of his hand. Yeah. Wow.
Literally. I don't like Star Wars.
Inspiration.
Literally, they sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
So that's actually a choice that was made in post-production. The actor who played Davros, they originally were going to keep however he was speaking, but then after the fact, they were like, you know what, let's just add a little.
No, I loved how his voice was and how he looked. Like, that was sick. I'm like, oh, I can tell that he was a formidable enemy or whatever, and like I felt all of that. I just love that he was Palpatine.
Yeah. So it was actually cool. I was reading about how they changed the design of him slightly from the original classic Who. So they kept kind of the main base of it, and he was in a little Dalek scooter chair. But I guess in classic Who, he lost his hand. So they decided to give him the robotic hand that shot the lightning. And he used to have a microphone in front of him, but they decided, let's nix that because he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
He speaks normal volume. And then the headpiece, they also changed. So he kind of has that like halo.
Yeah.
I guess it looked different in classic, so they decided to kind of modernize that a little bit more.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome.
But yeah, I agree.
Like, we took you, or Khan took you from there, and now look at you, and you created all, like, looks perfect. Love it. He has history to him.
Are you looking up what he originally looked like?
Yeah, he looks super similar.
Yeah, the like base face and stuff with like the.
I was hoping that you and Kevin.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up big.
Merlin wants to see it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely the same.
Super faithful.
Yeah. So you see, like the headpiece is a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little more.
It's more like a lattice.
Yeah.
Than like a.
They kind of changed it to be a little bit more modern Dalek.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Yeah.
No, he looks awesome. It looks really like true to character.
But yeah, so Donna gets shocked with the lightning as well, and everything's about to be doomed. They're counting down, and well, I just did reverse the polarity of the and then I was just like, Donna, you don't even know how to change a plug.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna bet? I love this moment from
I
her.
loved this, yeah.
And she fucking kills it.
Yeah.
Calvin Tate with like, she can just talk a million miles an hour. And I'm like, yes.
I was like, ew, she's talented. Like, brr, every single word is brr. Loved it. Slayed.
So good.
In a parallel world, she's a great doctor.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, Donna's saving the day. And so, fun fact. So we have both doctors on screen together, and they actually used a not stunt double, but a body double for David Tennant. So whenever it was kind of like the back of his head with you know, the other doctor in view, that was the body double. And I believe when they're all standing, you see the main David Tennant doctor kind of in the foreground. Is that what it would be?
Yep.
And then in the background, you have the David Tennant, but his face is kind of in shadow, but I believe that was the body double. And it was a musician. And his name is Colin Regan, who was a very good physical match for Tennant.
Cool.
I don't know if you were looking up a picture of him. He doesn't necessarily look like him, but the
like physique.
The tall, skinny. Yeah. But yeah, again, it was for the budget restraints. This was the way to kind of skim that down a little bit. So they
did great.
Yeah, never noticed.
Well
at all.
That was cool.
So that was really cool. But yeah, so then they're able to reverse all the planets.
Yeah.
And then I love how he goes like, oh, there's one left. Of course, it's the Earth. Like, because it's kind of like us as the audience being like, like, of course.
Yeah.
And I just think that was funny.
Yeah.
So everyone back in the TARDIS. And of course you got Davros like kind of kicking him while he's down, like egging him on with the prophecy and all this. And of course the clone doctor, he's going to take that to heart, as I'm going to say, because he's part human. That human side of him, I think it was really that was like, yep, let me just commit genocide real easy right here, right now. And I feel like it was too easy, but damn.
Honestly, I didn't even feel like that was really that bad of a thing.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean...
They were going to destroy the entire universe.
Literally everything. Like, the genocide they were going to commit.
The ultimate genocide.
And the thing with the Daleks is that, like, there's really I mean, with the obvious exception of Dalek Khan, there is no variation. There is no spectrum of morality between them. Although, yeah, is the Doctor...
Manhattan episode.
Yes, but they were all given emotions because they're the cult of Skaro.
And he became part human. Yes.
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 Exactly.
Yeah.
But all of those were pure Daleks.
Yes.
But, I don't know, maybe the Doctor knows of a way to give those emotions back to them, and that's why he's so hesitant. Or maybe it's just because he's so against and so appalled by what he did that he can't imagine himself ever doing that again.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't want to go back to what he was and committed genocide. I mean, he's one man who just murdered an entire species twice, you know? And, 3 times, because he also genocided his own people, right? So I just think that's a lot for one guy to have committed genocide twice and now a 3rd time. And I think that, you know, we've seen the Doctor, the choices that he's made, and we kind of talked about this, like with the family of blood and how he decided to punish them rather than murder them, right? And then with the Master, he wanted to take him.
But I just feel like when it comes to Daleks, like, I don't really see them as like yes, they're a race or species, but like, do they really have like culture and this and that to really make them like, all they do is kill and take over. So like,
That's
they
their
are
culture.
a creation. They are manufactured.
Yeah. I just like little murder robots. So you can just like, okay, well, let's just throw those away.
I agree with you. I'm glad it happened.
Because like, what?
Kind of glad they're gone.
Honestly, like...
Were they just going to keep trying to do this over and over again?
I feel bad saying that, but also, good riddance?
Yeah, I really don't feel bad at all. I'm like,
No, I'm with you guys. But like, devil's advocate, the Doctor's point of view here. I think, again, it is that he doesn't want to be doing this again.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, with Rose and the way that she's, you know, influenced him, and the way that Martha's influenced him, and the way that Donna's influenced him, there is a stopping point. Like, how far will you go? You know, Donna was the one who stopped him from killing all of the Arachnos, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think it's like that again, where it's like, where does this end? Like, how many times do we have to, you know, do this?
Time, wipe them up, throw them away.
But it's not, because Davros didn't die.
I know. It's like, we should have just killed them all. We could be done with this.
But then, but what about Davros?
What?
Davros is not a Dalek.
Good riddance. I don't... So, I mean, we see in, like, shows, movies, you kill the bad guy dies. I mean, what's the difference?
I mean, we've kind of talked about that before. Like, is it the gun that kills people, or is it the person?
Right,
you know?
yeah.
And, like,
the Daleks are literally guns.
Just because you, like, the commander, or, like, the Doctor, telling people to kill in his stead, basically. Is that not holding a gun yourself?
That. Yeah. Because I'm a stand 10 toes down that Davros was speaking facts.
I did not know.
When he was like, you have turned...
No.
No, Martha is gonna blow up the planet.
No.
And kill every single
all
human.
All your companions are weapons. No, I don't believe that at all.
I do.
No.
I do.
It's also like, wow, like, he is threatening to destroy everything. And then he's like, look, they're willing to defend themselves.
Yeah.
No, I mean, hey.
Don't you feel bad that these people are willing to defend themselves?
Yeah. And like, let's see weapons. See? They're going to blow everything up with their weapon.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're making them
definitely
want to kill so that they don't get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But I think because the Doctor, he projects himself as this peaceful, like, I don't want anyone to die.
Yeah.
But then every single episode, someone dies. Like, there are so many casualties. But I think, you know, he puts on this front like, I don't hold a gun because I'm peaceful. And let's talk it out. But at the end of the day, people be dying all the time. And Davros is just speaking facts, being like, look, you think you're this peaceful little Time Lord, but you're not.
But also we see, like, especially in that parallel universe, that without the Doctor, there'd be so much more death.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think it's also just because everyone who's around the Doctor knows so much more than the average person that when they're forced into a position to defend themselves, they're able to do so much more effectively and perhaps brutally.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. But then you have the flip side of, like, if they hadn't met the Doctor, they wouldn't have been put in that position to make those hard choices. So you have, like, Martha, who probably would have gone on to be a normal doctor in that hospital, but now she's over here in charge of deciding whether to blow up the planet or not. That is something so, like, I couldn't imagine making that choice.
Yeah.
But she has to. And she's willing to do it. Which, like, is just from where she started and what her path would have been if she had never met the Doctor. And, like,
you can apply that to anything. If I didn't, get attacked this day, I'd be like,
oh no, absolutely.
But just saying, like, you're the Doctor, you're the reason why everybody here are freaking, like, killers, and, like, I don't.
But he is, because they met him and are put in the position. Because if they hadn't, like,
he's not, like, walking them through life, telling them each decision that they make.
No, yeah.
They just so happen to become important people
because they met him.
Know a lot of things, who are put in charge
because they met him.
Yes, but then somebody else would have met him.
Yeah, and then they're the ones now that are having this life that they wouldn't have had. No, yeah. I know it's we're talking in circles, like circles, but like I'm just saying that if, like, right now the Doctor doesn't exist in our world, so we're not making those choices. But if the Doctor were to come in right now, we're now involved, and now, like, our lives have completely changed. And yes, I know that's, like, every single choice that we make is affecting it, but that he is the only thing that connects all of these people. He is the catalyst.
Yeah, but I don't think it still makes him, like,
responsible.
I don't think it's fair to say, like, all your companions are weapons.
No, I mean,
like, I can see calling him out, like, oh, you see, you're a pacifist, but then, like,
and I think that was just his way of calling it out.
I think it's just Davros putting a spin on something.
Yeah.
To get at the Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't agree with it. I don't think it's true.
Yeah. I guess he's saying it in an extreme way that maybe it's not, like, that extreme. Like, they're not weapons, but they are people in power who have access to weapons to be able to kill and destroy But yeah, so now we're at the end here, and everyone flying the TARDIS, and I think it's very sweet that they're all able to, and, like, that happy,
Jackie.
Yeah.
And you
no, just
take a step back.
And then they're able to talk to the Torchwood team, and then Rose and the Doctor have that little moment of, like, wait, is your family from old family from Cardiff? Oh yeah. And we find out that Mr. Smith and her son is just fine. So that's very sweet. And everyone's going to go back home. Earth is back in place. Sarah Jane, I've got to go. He's 14. Like, I love that. And then, Mickey Smith, we talked about his departure with Jackie. So for that, I think it's because, again, like, I can't explain 100% why it's okay for him and not everybody else.
I think it would have been.
I think it would have been too. I think the point of it is that he needs Rose to watch this new clone Doctor and turn him into a good person. Like how she kind of affected him and turned him into a better person. So that's why she can't stay, but Mickey can. Because he,
like, another Doctor in the different universe. Like, he needs to be, like, separate, and you just help him.
Yeah.
And then also, like, Jackie, you have a whole kid there, and then like, that's fine. Yeah. It's just Mickey.
Because he's like
Rose has a doctor, so
he was like, I was there for my gran, she's gone, so
yeah. I was like, dang, you're never gonna see Jackie again.
I know.
Still, like, they're still your family, like Rose, Tony. You're probably close with that little kid, like. But now he's like, well,
Mickey just turned into like a brooding kind of guy.
Yeah, he's adaptable. I'd be like, bro, I've been spending my whole life in this universe, right? Then I get, trapped basically, so I build a life in this one. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna go back here and just figure it. Like,
I mean, has it only been like 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, some of my complaints from these episodes also stem from me like having watched it all in like a 3-month span, rather than over 2 years, like everybody else with a week in between every single episode.
Well, we watch like a week every 2 or 3 episodes.
But I'm just saying, he built a whole, like, obviously you've been there 2 years, so you built a life there.
Right.
You built a life. So now it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to this. And, like, okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm just like...
Yeah. I think he just needs that separation from being the third wheel again with Rose and the doctor.
Yeah.
So I think he's just, I know, it sucks.
No, like, good for you, I guess. Like, really be your own guy.
But hey, he's going to go hang out with Jack and Martha. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. And he can maybe
do the same kind of stuff.
Yeah. Help the Torchwood team there and, show what technological advances they made in the parallel universe. He can help build defenses there because they were ahead in that universe. So I think he can do a lot to help. And then who do we have left? Rose and her mom. So taken back to Bad Wolf Bay, and
hated that whole scene.
Stop! Don't ruin this for me.
Sorry. Like, but I will say, I love that Rose and the doctor get to be together.
Yeah.
But it's just like, wow.
The doctor explains everything about, like, here's the side effect. It's him. He's me when we first met. You need to do your thing, Rose, and change like that. Like, he's like, I'm him. I have all the same memories, all the same, stuff, except I have one heart. I can grow old with you. And I love the moment where it's the two of them right on either side of her. And she's like, what was the last thing you ever said to me? Mm-hmm. And then it's the original doctor saying, Rose Tyler. And she's like, yeah. And how was that was that sentence going to end? And the way that David Tennant is looking at her and looking at the other doctor just with a slight smile on his face, because it's like, I know that she'll be happy. Mm-hmm. And I know that, they're going to get the life that they deserve, but I can't. Mm-hmm. And I'm still me, and I still have these feelings. And yes, I know that doctor also had these exact same feelings that I do. So a version of me will be happy, but I don't get that.
Yeah.
And you can just see it written all over his face, and it hurts me every time.
Yeah.
And then, we still don't get it. We still don't get the satisfaction of knowing that he said, I love you.
Yeah, I did look it up. And then someone, Davies or someone was like, yeah, he said, I love you.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm like, we didn't get that satisfaction of hearing it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it made it better because then her reaction to it, just like
immediately
kissing him.
I'm like, oh, you're kissing him, but like the guy you like genuinely actually love is right here. So you're like, and then you kiss.
I know. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch you kiss me, but not me.
Yeah. I know. No, it's just like a bittersweet. Yeah. I will say you should be glad because there was a deleted scene that they filmed where Doctor and Donna give them a piece of coral from the TARDIS so that they can build their own TARDIS.
That's cute.
But they decided against it to cut it out in the last edit because one, they're like, it probably shouldn't be that easy to make a TARDIS. And two, that it would have been way too complicated because then it's like, oh, well, now they have a TARDIS and...
But they're in their own universe, so like, couldn't they just go back? It's like this, they're going back in their own universe.
But also the Doctor will now die, so it's like, who does the TARDIS go to after that?
Yeah, again, it's just like, they were like, it's too complicated, so they cut that out. But it is, you can find it and you can watch that deleted scene. And now we get the most devastating part ever, where we got Donna, and she's all binary. and then you just see him and his face, and he knows, and she's like, I think she knows, but she's like, I'm just gonna go move past that. And he's like, Donna, you know what's gonna happen now. And she's like, no, don't do this to me. You can't do this to me. And he's like, we had the best of times. And then the music.
And just her. Like, she knows. Like, she knew.
And then just the way that he's talking to her in this moment.
And she's like crying, I'm supposed to be with you forever. I'm supposed to travel with you.
And then he takes her memory. Collapses. Which, I'm sorry, but the way he's standing with his legs like this, and then she's just, it's kind of funny, like, it's kind of funny. And I'm like, ooh, why'd you cut to the wide? You shouldn't have cut to the wide. Because, like, I stand like that, too, sometimes, when I'm talking to someone a little shorter sometimes. Like, not intentionally, but, like,
just like
my legs are like this.
Yeah. Nah.
Like, but then you hear the knocking, and Will.
So he's like on the ground with her.
Like, help me. And then she's in bed, and he's explaining to them, she can never remember me.
She was better with you after she traveled. She was better.
Yeah. And then the mom being like, no, she wasn't. She just doesn't get it. And you know what? Like, that though sums up her mom.
Yep.
And like the doctor saying, like, but for one moment, she was the most important person in the whole universe. And her mom saying, like, well, she is to me. Then tell her. You should tell her sometimes. But it's so true.
But also, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, no, she's not. Like, I know she's my daughter. Bitch, you do not believe that. Shut up.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're saying that now, but you do not believe that. Like,
you've constantly been telling her that she's been worth nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyways, so I hate that part.
No, yeah. And then just like the doctor explaining, like, that there are people, or like, people out there, hundreds and trillions. That like remember her. Like, you have the Roman, like back in the day, Pompeii. There's, like, she has left her mark. She has touched so many people's lives. The Ood will continue singing the song of the Dr. Donna.
And then for her to walk in, like how she used to be, just hi, I'm Doctor. Like,
yeah. And Wilf's reaction to all of this, because he feels it. He understands.
He knows what she's lost.
He feels the gravity of it for her. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it was just so chef's kiss.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Bye. Whatever, just.
And then I love that moment at the end between him, the doctor, and Will, where it's raining, he's out there. And it's such a, like, people use that screenshot as a meme all the time. Because he just looks so sad. He's like a little brown puppy. Right? Yeah. But truly, like, Wilf being like, I'll look up at the sky for her on her behalf. And I'll remember you and I'll think of you. And the doctor's just like, thank you. And just, he can't be there. He's like, I gotta go be in my TARDIS and cry in my TARDIS alone.
So what hurt more for him? Donna leaving or Martha leaving?
Oh, Donna.
I know.
Bar none. That's what I'm saying. They did Martha dirty. But hey, she didn't lose her memory, so there's a little difference there.
Yeah. But I do love that it hurt him so much, too. Because, like, well,
that was his best friend. Like, he also, like, lost the love of his life.
Yeah.
And now he has to lose his best friend. And now he has no one. No companions right now. He's down bad. He is down bad. Truly.
Ooh.
And now time for some solo adventures.
Which I fucking hate. I'm sorry. Except for the finale.
What's the point of this, though? What was the... What? Why?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
All
I'll look
specials?
it up.
Yeah.
I'll look it up later.
I don't know.
And we talk about them.
Okay.
I'll hopefully tell you then. Okay. But they were originally going to end this episode with 2 Cybermen behind the doctor in the TARDIS show up. But they decided that we needed to stay on the sad.
Yeah.
And
we were just on the sad.
Super glad they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go into the next special.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that. And what would you rate this episode? So many of you guys already.
7.5.
The critical part of me would also give it a 7.5, but the part of me who always just watches shows casually and loves Doctor Who, this was a 9.5, somewhere in there for me. Because like I was fucking crying at the end.
Yeah.
It felt really fun to watch, but as I'm like being critical, I'm like, why the fuck they do this, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I give it a 10. The actual like finale of David Tennant though, that's like 100 out of 10. Which I think Brady will agree on that.
If I'm going off my memory, yes.
What do you think I'm going to be? Try to be right for real. Remember, I'm critical.
You'll probably give it an 8.
Really?
Yeah,
strong.
Yeah, but also not strong. Because you're gonna, because you don't like that already.
Yeah.
But maybe you'll like it better in this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, just her pretending she knows what you're saying.
Look, this is what we do. This is what we do.
I'm just like, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I know if I don't already like
if you
that.
already don't like it. And it really doesn't change too much in this.
Doesn't change at all.
Yeah, but later it changes and then you're going to love it. You're going to love that later, okay? But right now you're not.
Okay. But plot? Okay.
I don't know if you're going to like the plot because it has to do with this.
So stay tuned.
But before that, we're watching the next 3 specials. So a Christmas special and then the other 2. So it's, I don't know what they're called. I don't like any of them.
The extra whatever things, those are all, there's just 3 of those.
So there's 3, so it's a Christmas special and then a special and then a special. And then after that, it'll be the 2-part Christmas special, which is the finale of David Tennant.
Did you say there's a Christmas special, 2-part Christmas special?
Yes.
There's 3 Christmas specials?
That is what it says when you,
And there's 2 specials in between the 3 Christmas specials?
Don't ask me why I don't know.
Did they come out like all in December?
So they came out.
And they had budget restraints on this last?
Yeah, so, okay, it's it's a Christmas special called The Next Doctor. And then it's Planet of the Dead, The Waters of Mars, and then it's the 2-part Christmas special, The End of Time. Yep. And then it's series 5.
Okay.
And I believe they all came out 2009. So... Oh, okay, no. So The Next Doctor came out 2008 of Christmas. I guess there was a whole year because then The End of Time Part 1 was 2009.
So there wasn't a season of Doctor Who?
I guess not. So it was the specials. It was, because The Waters of Mars, which is right before the 2-part Christmas special, was November 2009. So I suppose...
So for some reason
they took a year off?
So that year was the specials.
So no actual season specials, and then next one, then we had.
Yeah.
That feels weird.
It probably was because Russell T Davies was leaving, Stephen Moffat was taking over, so I could see it being that was the transition period.
And they were trying to situate and get ready for the next steps.
And probably, trying to find their new doctor. And they didn't get rid of David Tennant yet, so we need to get rid of him. So,
okay.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's what it was.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I don't like the special, except for the finale. But we'll talk about that in the next one. We'll see you next Wednesday. Next 3 episodes. Don't forget, if you do, always check on our Instagram at the.tbr.podcast, where we have a content calendar that you can always see what we're watching and talking about when. Also, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And give us a like and a comment. you know, we like to hear all your thoughts. And this one, we got lots of stuff going on. So we'd love to hear your thoughts because it's kind of hurting my heart. And
she needs y'all.
I need y'all to help lift me back up.
Yeah.
Because you do be getting me thinking.
But if you agree, let me know.
But yeah. So thank you for being here and watching along with us. We really appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next time. Bye.